All right, everyone, welcome back to another Atomfall video. This is the DLC here, Wicked Isle. I'm Captain Beefy, and yeah, right here with the Game Vault. Let's cue the music. We'll go back to Midsummer Isle and see what's going on. All right, so we made our friend there. Bill, what's his name? Anderson, I think? A rather likable old chap. But last episode was kind of weird. We got stuck holding our metal detector in our hands, but we got things resolved from there. We fixed that out, so that's good. Now I hear bad guys. Let's see where these guys are, because we're going to kill them. Well, maybe we'll get around them. I don't know. We'll see. They're down below me here. Yeah, I don't know if this DLC has fixed the stealth at all, but the stealth was a little wonky in the game. Alright, well, this looks like, you know, they're far enough away they're not posing a problem. So let's go to our map here, and Bill wants us to go to the brewery, so we're going to go ahead and track that lead and head toward the brewery. And whereabouts is that on the map? Looks like it's a little bit north of us, so yeah, this direction. Lots of interesting stuff going on here. In the last episode, we came across one of those infected guys that looked kind of like a, looks like a plant there. Kind of like a creature from the Black Lagoon, only infected, which is very disturbing, to say the least. Don't know what to think of that. Don't know what to think of these things here. These look like they're going to open up, are they? Alright, guess not. That's definitely going to open up, so we're going to give that a... Ooh, oh, there's those druid guys. Alright, so we got some druids. So those are the new druids on this island. They've got some cool masks, and I don't know how much tougher they are, if they are tougher or what. But combat in this game is not easy, I'll tell you that. Ammo's rather scarce, so you kind of want to conserve ammo if you can. You know, it's easy to get your butt kicked and handed to you, and definitely a challenge in this game. So I try and make my way over to the brewery, but this doesn't feel like this is taking me that way. Although, maybe we can go in via this graveyard. Yeah, the brewery's that way, so... I'll try and make our way through. Just a creepy old graveyard, nothing to look at here. But yeah, the game tried some real trickery in the last episode. It showed us this cool chest right by the water. We went to open it, and out comes the creature from the Blue Lagoon. It was quite the shocker. Huh. Alright, so... wonder if this will work on a plant. You'd think it would, right? I think we downed him all right. We cool? All right, we cool. Yeah, we still haven't found anywhere to dump off our excess stuff, so we got some midsummer bow. I think I got a different bow. I might be able to get rid of that other bow and pick up that midsummer one. Damn. All right, let's see. Yeah, let's go ahead and dump this. And we'll pick up the midsummer bow. Very quiet, fast draw speed. We're going to go ahead and assign it up top there. All right, we should be close to the brewery now. Yep, straight ahead over there. All right. I don't know if we can pull anything off this plant that we killed, but we'll check it out. Spores, but we have plenty. All right, anything? Oh, something in here. So, yeah, brewery's right here. Okay. Gotta find a way over or through this wall here to my right. We'll be in there. That looks suspicious up there. Let's stay in kind of semi-stealthy mode here. We've got our bow at the ready. I see an entrance up ahead. There's the Abbey way up there. That's our eventual goal. Was this going to be open or locked? Alright, well, we're trespassing in here. Oh, can't go through there. Or there. Alright, I don't see any traps. Crafting material. I really wish we'd find a pneumatic tube. Oh, here's an underground area. Is our wish going to be granted? That would be awesome. These tubes always seem to be underground. Hmm.
The Trinity is one. One head has three faces.
Fuck off! Crime horse!
That was a close one, champ. Ah, bastard!
Okay.
Carnival!
He's down. I'll say the AI hasn't improved much.
Help me! You will be.
Did I kill that other guy? He might be one of them. We got some weird looking spot here, though. What's going on? These guys are brewing up some fun stuff. All right, how many arrows do we have? Not a lot, I don't think. 4. Yikes. Requires a key. The angel's essence lies within. The key belongs to the orchard's earth. The orchard's earth, so... Man, I wish there's a pneumatic tube here. Yeah, these guys are funky looking. All right, we're going to have to go back outside. There's an orchard around, maybe? Maybe it's in here, in the brewery area. I don't know. But we're going to look around. Let's see what we can find. Yeah, brewery cellar. Lime kilns. Band's village. Alright, maybe it is right here somewhere. One of these guys. Well, I'm going to keep looking around in here. That's an orchard. And there's guys here. God, what the hell? Alright. Got killed by a bunch of bees. Not the bees. We're going to have to watch out for that fella. Okay, let's see where we leave off here. I did see a dead body, though. I'm kind of feeling like that's probably where we want to head off to, but we're going to try a different route. This time, Brewery Orchard. Here we go. No, we'll stick with the rifle. I'm wondering, will it help if I take down these things? Oh, no. They're mad. Come on. It's one down. He does not want to go down. Die, bees. Die. Die. Alright, let's go. They're not doing a lot of damage. Alright, well, this time we survived the bee attack, so... do we have... Yeah, we'll use that. Alright, let's see what we can figure out in here. Hopefully there's no more dudes in here. The beekeeper infected honeycomb. A beekeeper club. Not quite what we're looking for, but... Meat, herbal tea, bandage. Nothing in there either. I did see a body. Yep, here it is. Ah, metal detector Mark II. Cool. What is that on the ground? So we do have it now. Cool. And an antidote, but nothing else, huh? Angel's essence lies within the Key belongs to the orchard's earth. Alright, so I imagine this thing is going to trigger somewhere in here, and we're going to find that key. Yep. Where is it? Well, try to trigger for a second there. Okay. Was it really close to him? There we go. Boom. We'll take that as well. Read it. Okay, so let's head on back in there and unlock that door. See what's going on. See, that's what I like about this. There's no, we're not showing you where to go. There's no map markers, any of that kind of stuff. It's pretty, requires you to think a little bit. That's kind of cool. This is really cool looking down here, though, man. All the glowing. Thought there's some wild magic going on down here. Oh, looks like a note on the wall. Okay. So I just drink that. New skill acquired. Opening your mind to memories of the past to give you access to powerful skills related to the infection. What? Okay. See, we never got all the skills in the original game, which is kind of interesting. So we were able to beat the game without doing all that. Oh, I wonder what these new skills are going to entail. Maybe we'll get to check them out when we leave here. I don't know. All right, well, back to our investigation. All right, we got to go back and maybe... Yeah, I forgot. We got to get this mead for him. It's got to be down here, right? There's nothing I can do with that in there. It won't interact. It won't let me put it in my inventory. Let me go look at this essence again. Can I put some in there?
And so the devising occurred to me all of an instant, and I
Missed
therefore
that.
regard its origin as divine.
I understand the need for sure and certain action, and that for secrecy. But secrecy among ourselves, Father Abbot?
These 4 keys guard our greatest secret. And what we do not know cannot be communicated to our enemies, even under the question, Ignatius.
But the outline of the plan we agreed upon still stands. The crypt shall be sealed for 100 years until these spiteful enemies are dust.
Of course, of course. In taking these keys, I shall see to it that the angel is not disturbed.
The angel. The heart of the Abbey crypt is sealed behind a door that requires 4 special keys. Now we can fill the flask. All right. What is this?
You do not trust my plan.
The keys must be hidden, and your presence is always noticed, my friend. I have chosen 3 I can trust with them.
But, Father Abbot, such choices. In this letter, I spoke plain my concern, yet you would still trust these brothers over your prior.
I have chosen those who have remained pious, Ignatius. My decision is final.
Anything else? All right. Well, we got the stuff. We'll go visit Bill again. Give him that angel's essence. It looks like we got to grab 4 keys to open that crypt up, maybe. I don't know. That's part of the mystery here. It's a well-crafted game, you know? Do I need to pursue that? I don't know. A little bit of a storm going on. All right, map. So we basically have to go south and just slightly east. So maybe this way. Oh yeah. I don't know if that plant came back. We'll find out here in a minute. Nope, still dead. Good. All right, here we go. Such an odd mechanic, the metal detector. Angel brought us a DP, so this place is really close to, I guess, Oberon, the site where, you know, the thing happened. Well, I guess no spoiler alert. You've already seen the ending. So the infection rate's higher here, as you can see by these trees being infected, those weird, like, water guys. We're coming up on an interesting spot here. This looks like a druid heaven here. Alright, we got noticed. This looks like one of those nasty plants, but younger. Look at that thing. Alright, we're going to have to skirt that a little bit. Yeah, you got some weird plant life in here. It's a very odd area, right? Wouldn't mind killing a handful of druids for some arrows. I'll tell you that, though. All right, I think we're back, right? What is that? That's weird. Is that one of those water creatures? Okay, here's the spot. Okay. All right, Bill, I got you your essence.
That ingredient is in the brewery, I'm sure of it. Please, find some and bring it back for me. Bloody hell, you found it?
Yeah.
Just when I was starting to give up hope, too.
Wasn't
Thank
gone
you,
that long,
friend.
brother.
There, something to show me gratitude. You can see it then, the past.
Oh, yeah.
It bloody works, I knew it! Finally, this is me chance. I waited too long to hear my Edith's voice again. Right, give us that flask. Been waiting too long for another taste. Finally! Oh, Edith, I finally have it!
Poor bastard. So that's a Lee number 4 stock.
I'll be with you soon.
My love.
Edith? Your voice. Oh, God. Oh, oh God.
What the hell? Don't tell me he's going to die. You're right there, brother.
I have been called forth. I thought it might be like waking, but I feel that no more time has passed than is necessary to blink. I blink, and the world has changed. I have changed. The flesh weighs upon me differently now. Bill? Ah, I understand you. He has gone now. I taste the old memories of this body. A boatman. He has gone now. He is one with the mass. I feel the passage of the years, and it is of no more significance than the pages of a book, their edges stroked beneath the thumb. I count perhaps 350 pages, the leaves, the rush of the ages. I was once the prior of the abbey here. My name was Ignatius, I think. 350 years, all in a blink. The Mass calls me up to be its voice, to enact its will.
That's pretty wild.
Quite the contrary. He is made eternal, his soul at one with the rest of my brothers. You are concerned with the flesh, and understandably so, but it is as ephemeral as a mayfly. It is the spirit that endures. The angel that fell has slept these long ages, but now it stirs. We again hear the voice of God and hearken to it. The soil whispers anew across the water, and the isle listens. The dream of life fades as true life returns to this land. My body is long dead. It is my spirit that lives on. Hence why I must use this form. His consumption of the essence of the angel allowed me to be born anew in this body. Our order uncovered these truths 350 years ago. My brothers and I never truly died here. We lived on in the land. God allowed us to share our knowledge with one another, unfettered by time and failings of flesh. Since that time, the angel has slept, and my brethren with it. We did not intend more than a century of slumber, but it is no matter. Now we are all connected through this sacred plot, this blessed place. You are beginning to understand. That is impressive. By sacrificing the flesh, one may experience immortality. That is what it means to join with the mass. Enough talk. I have purpose, and I must set to work with dispatch. Now, the abbot, our leader, what did he intend? Wait, an aberration. Where is the abbot's mind? What did he will? Did he not join with the mass? You have? Then you must also feel a bond with the mass. Perhaps that is a bond from which profit may be sought. 350 years ago, we were all to go to the angel to join with the mass. The abbot, his mind should be intertwined with ours, but I cannot feel it. Wait, but I recall. His body joined us, but his mind did not. He kept it from us. To separate himself was sinful, but he must atone. We must reclaim the abbot's remains. Without him, we are as a ship without a navigator. And you, perhaps there is a reason God has placed you before me. You
Oh boy.
must be the one to find
Of
our
course.
lost abbot
That's
and
me.
return him to the mass. You have been selected by God as a vessel of change. This is a great honor. This body, it is not ideal for my purposes. It is older, weaker than I would have chosen. Yet I must cosset it, for it is all that I now have. But this isle is dangerous. This is not without recompense. There is much I can offer you. Are you not here in a search for understanding? I can aid you in that. Escape I can also offer you, but know this, that there can be no escape without understanding. I must find the abbot. There is a cave near here where the relics most sacred to our order were kept. If there is any way to find the abbot's remains, that cave may lend a trace to the trail. The druids that swarm this isle now have no understanding of the importance of our mission. Prepare yourself for their hostility.
Wow. That was, that's quite a bit going on there. Harvesting cave. Yeah, infested forest. We've got a lot going on. And that's going to be for the next episode. For now, we're going to wrap things up, man. Sorry, Bill. I did not mean to damn your... I don't know what I did to you, actually, but hopefully he's with Edith wherever he is. Anyway, we're going to wrap things up. As always, I'm Cat to Beefy with the Game Vault. If you enjoyed this, leave a like on it down below. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, ring that bell for notifications, and, yeah, say a prayer for old Bill here. We'll see you guys next time. Until then, peace.